Alright, so it's raining today, and I'm out here in the shop turning a piece of cherry that I've had for some time now. This is a crotch figure off a cherry tree. That just means the tree, the stem of the main tree grows up and it splits. And what you end up with a feather grain, which is this big thing right here in the middle. Don't look like much now, but when finished turning, this really adds a real pretty characteristic to the bowl. That's something that you find a lot in a hardwood tree. They are a dendritic tree, and unlike a softwoods, which are more of an excurrent tree. If you want to, not all crotch figures will have a whole bunch of detail as others, or I should say figure as others, and a good way of being able to spot that out is you can look right here. When you see a hardwood splitting and branching off as this one did, you're going to see some bark right here building up, and the more you've got built up right there, more likely you're going to have a whole lot more of a nicer figure within the center of those two limbs. Like I said, I've had this drying out back naturally for a while, and I can't remember if I cut it down in the middle of growing season or if it was the middle of the dormant season. And the only thing that really affects is whether or not this bark will retain to the sapwood. There's a cambium layer in the middle here that's full of meristems, and that's just cells dividing, and that's how the tree is growing out in a larger diameter. And if you cut the tree down during early or late growing season, that cambium layer is going to be really active, and the chances of bark retaining and staying to the sapwood are going to be a lot less likely. A lot of times you can just peel it right off. But if you'll cut the tree, if you want to make a live edge bowl and you cut that tree down in a dormant season, the chances of that bark staying on are a lot better. So if you didn't know that, then I hope that can help you with deciding which bowls you want to make a live edge out of, because it's kind of disappointing. Before I knew that, I've turned several bowls, and you get the outside shaped how you want, and as you start working up here on the bark, it just fly off. But so maybe that'll help any of y'all want to do live edge bowls. But anyway, I'm gonna keep on turning this, and then I'll put a picture on once I've got it finished and I've got my tenon cut, and then I'll flip it around and begin to core out the center.